Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, one time on this New Year's Eve, guys. It's Thursday, New Year's Eve, the last day of the year. Wow, um, I can't say enough about how crazy 2020 has been, and I know, just like me, I know a lot of you guys are ready to get the hell out of this year, see what 2020 got to offer, and hopefully these numbers can go down so we can get back to some type of normalcy because I want to see this team, I want to see this league, I want to see us have an off season next year. I want us to have a draft. I want us to be able to go to the draft. I want us to be able to go back to games and have fun again. I miss that. I miss being around you guys, the fan base, and things of that nature. I held off on my merchandise, you know, because of COVID, because I can't pass anything out because and everything is crazy right now. So but we'll get things back on track in 2021, and things get better. I can continue to grow my channel and give you guys some great content, and that's what one of my goals for next year. Give me a new place and start my man cave over whenever I could get that started, and just praying for good times. That's all. Now, as far as our team goes, last game of the season. This is do or die. This is for the playoffs. You talking playoffs? Yes, playoffs. We never would have thought when the Cowboys had 3 wins. When we were what 3-7, we would have never thought that the Cowboys would have gotten to this point. With how crazy this division has been and teams being so up and down, we didn't know where we were gonna go. Everybody was speculating, oh, the Cowboys are gonna pick at 5. There was a 1% chance of them going to the playoffs. Blase, 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 blase. But look now, you damn near at 50% right now because Washington has to lose for you to get in, and you got to win. That's pretty much how that goes. As simple as that. Because what happens is Washington. The reason why Washington will get it if they win is because of the simple fact that they have the tiebreaker. They swept the Cowboys this year, unfortunately. So because Washington has that edge over the rest of the division, all they got to do is win to get in. You win, you get in. Period. If the Cowboys win and Washington loses, they get in. If Washington loses and Cowboys lose, then the Giants get in. But I don't think that third thing is going to happen, and I'm going to explain that. What I truly believe in my heart that it's either going to be Washington or the Cowboys going to the playoffs, not the Giants. Now, because I don't see the Giants beating the Cowboys right now. If the way the Cowboys been playing on defense, us getting 10 turnovers in the last 3 games, and I think the Giants have like 1 turnover in the last 3 games, 4 games. Yeah, it says a lot. Now their defense did play a little better, but they haven't been getting turnovers. Now, one thing we do know about Jason Garrett, he's a run heavy guy, which you should be in a lot of ways, but we know how conservative he is too. But we also know that he's been pulling out different stuff than he's been doing since he left the Cowboys. He wasn't doing flickers and things like that before. Jason Garrett's idea of switching things up and getting spicy is faking a punt or do an end around. Yeah, let's do an end around, guys. Yeah, that'll spice shit up. Yeah, we should just do an end around to some random ass receiver that doesn't get in the game. Yeah, yeah, that's Jason Garrett's way. That's the JG way. Yeah, yeah. What the hell? But either way, this is what I like about Mike McCarthy because Jason Garrett can get you to the playoffs, but Mike McCarthy can get you through the playoffs. We've been so brainwashed under the Jason Garrett era in this past decade that like some fans said they didn't want to go to the playoffs because they thought we were going to be one and done. I don't think so. Not with the staff that we have now, with Mike McCarthy and company. I actually think Kellen Moore is all right. Some of you guys want him to go to Boise. If he does, I'm fine. I'm cool with that. But I would like him to stay around because he's growing in front of our eyes, right? We know that he's not perfect. We know that he's making mistakes. This is his first time being an offensive coordinator in the league. So that responsibility, that hate that you get at that position, and coaching at that position is not easy, and it takes time to learn. It takes time to understand what defenses are throwing at you from day to day, and you got to be able to adjust. We talked about adjustments, right? That's what we were lacking with Jason Garrett, but we're not lacking that now. We make adjustments. We do what we need to do for the most part, and I'm happy for that. I'm loving to see the maturation of Randy Gregory, but I believe that you still need to draft more guys. Young guys keep churning that defensive line because that's what Washington did. And that is the reason why Washington has one of the best defensive front in the league right now. You're talking about like what they got, like four former Alabama defensive ends on that line. I mean, you got the veteran Ryan Kerrigan out there. You got Deron Payne. You got Tim Settles. You got Montez Sweat. They got Chase Young that they just drafted this past season. And I'm gonna tell you, all of these guys are really good. Now their secondary is a little weak. That's where you can hit them in the hole as well. And I'm pretty sure that's what the Eagles are gonna exploit. Now I know some people think that the Eagles are gonna lay down against Washington because they're like, well, we're eliminated. We have nothing to play for, so we're going to lay down. I don't think so. I think the Eagles look at this as an opportunity to try to get one of their division rivals out of the playoffs because they can control that at this point. So one thing about a team, if they can control your destiny, they will do anything they can to win that game to do as that, control your destiny. So, um, all Washington has to do is win. Now, I don't know who their quarterback is going to be this week because they got rid of Dwayne Haskins. They got options between if Alex Smith is ready to go, they'll play him. They got the young quarterback Heineke back there, and they have Kyle Allen, but I think Kyle Allen had like an ACL tear or something like that. So Kyle Allen, he probably won't be back for Washington until next year. But you look at the Dallas Cowboys, we got Andy Dalton playing much better now. He's got a good rapport with these receivers. And you can go ahead and say the Dallas Cowboys have one of the best wide receiver cores in this league right now with Amari Cooper leading the way. And Amari Cooper, you can say what you want about how quiet he is and how much of an introvert he is. But I'm going to tell you, like, he has his moments. And one thing about Amari is he's a great route runner. Great route runner. I mean, he makes veteran corners look silly out there. So, like last week, Jaquette, he was begging, yo, put me on Jaquette's side so I could hammer his ass. Like, everybody was making plays on Jaquette. That's why the Eagles took Jaquette out because I think Michael Gallup got both his touchdowns over. So, like I told y'all guys, every team has their stuff. No team is perfect. I guess Kansas City is, but whatever. No team is perfect. They make mistakes. They lose. It happens. It happens. And I tell you guys before, it's any given Sunday. Any team could be any team in the league. That's what it is. But I got a good feeling about this week. I feel like things have played into the Cowboys' hands, and I think we need to take full advantage of this. This is reminiscent to me like the year that the Giants went 9-7 to eventually go to the playoffs and beat the Patriots that year. Nobody saw that coming. It was a storybook ending. David Tyree caught that ball on the side of his neck or his head or whatever like that to seal the win for them for the Super Bowl. Like, these are the type of things you cannot write this up in the playbook. You cannot write this up to practices. This is just shit that happens. Now, I don't know if we're getting Zach Martin back this week, but if we do, that's a plus. This, like I've been saying this for the last week or so, this young offensive line has been playing better, and I like what they're doing because they got that cohesiveness now. Keep that going forward. Keep that because you're basically auditioning your young guys right now to see who's going to be the immediate backups to Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins and these other guys on the line that may not be as healthy. But they did waive Jordan Mills, though. They didn't even get a chance to play him, no. So I guess they figured, hey, well, these guys are good and healthy. It's the end of the year. Ain't nobody doing nothing till March. So you got to go, homie. Not going to keep you on payroll. So I just look at it like I want to continue to see this team fight. I want to see them fight week in and week out. Fight, 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 fight. Um, Jason Garrett is going to try his best to call the greatest plays ever against the Cowboys because it would be bittersweet for him to beat the Cowboys and thus eliminating them from the playoffs so the Giants can go. Dallas Cowboys fans, I'm telling you guys, we cannot allow that to happen. We need to basically go in there, punch him in the mouth, do what we need to do. Like how we did in the last game. First play of the game, Amari Cooper, 20 yards. You need to punch them in the mouth right off the bat. When you get the ball, when Andy Dalton get the ball, he needs to be watching those receivers out on them deep flats. So, I think that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. I just want to say I'm looking forward to the game this weekend. If we win, because like I said, we play at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Central. If we play this game, we win, and the Washington team mess around and loses this week to the Eagles, then you can thank the Eagles organization for allowing you to go to the playoffs. But will we do more than that? I can't explain that right now, not until after the season, when I start digging into the playoffs and seeing what's going on. So hopefully they can get the W. Hopefully Washington gets that L, that we can go and we can continue what we started. Wouldn't it be a storybook ending for the Cowboys, even just at least going to the NFC title game? Because we still ain't done that in about 20-something years either. So, I know. It's all a difficult situation. But we all have to look at this like, okay, well, ain't no team tank no more. We are far away from that team tank crap. We are at the point right now where it's do or die. You either win or you lose. So I always want to see my team competitive. I always want to see them win. I want to see them do what they need to do to get the W. Period. That's where I'm at. Period. So that's all I have for right now. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Tap that notification bell. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're seeing this comment. And, of course, when I'm doing my live streams, engage. I have channel memberships, too. So those of you that want to join the channel memberships, I do private live streams for those as well right now. So definitely check that out. Let me know if you did it. Send me a message in the community tab, and then we all Gucci, baby. We all Gucci. So everybody have a safe, happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve, guys. Don't be out acting stupid. I know that most places, I know here in the DMV, things are shut down after 10 o'clock. So they don't expect you to be out like that. But if you're with family, you're having fun, you do what you need to do. Have fun, be safe, chill, and let's look forward to a new year with 2021 better than what we had with 2020, because Lord knows I need it more than anything. So it's your boy E2 Blue signing off. Peace.